स्क्रीन दिसतोय का मुलांनो सगळ्यांना? स्क्रीन दिसतोय का? आवाज येतो माझा?
हो मॅम.
काय लिहिलंय स्क्रीन वरती वाचा. वाचा पटकन.
Internet of Things architecture.
Internet of Things architecture. Okay, so today we are starting with unit number 3 of paper number 2, which is Internet of Things architecture. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to study evolution of IoT, M to M, IoT, comparison of these two, M2M and IoT, 7-layered architecture of IoT, role of cloud in IoT, cloud topologies and protocols in IoT. So here we are going to study device to gateway short range wireless communication. Okay, cell phone as a gateway, dedicated wireless access points. These two things we are going to study in this. Gateway to the cloud. So that is also we are going to study. Device to cloud connectivity. So how it is achieved, that is also we are going to study. Network technologies, various network technologies which are used in Internet of Things, such as low power local area network and low power wide area network technologies. Okay, so these two technologies we are going to study, and in this we have LoRa, Sigfox, and CAT-M, and comparison of these three. That is what we are going to study in this particular chapter. I think all of you are aware of what is Internet of Things. Have you attended workshop on Internet of Things?
No, ma'am.
No? It was not for you? तुमच्या बॅचला
No,
नाही
ma'am.
झालं का? Okay. Okay. So first let us define what this Internet of Things is. Okay. So as you can observe on the screen, what you can see on the screen? Can anybody tell me? In this figure, what you can observe? You can observe online shopping, wearable technology like a smartwatch, smartphones, vehicles, home lighting system, home appliances, music, personal computer, in-flight services. So all these things are connected with help of your internet. Okay, so such a network is called as Internet of Things. Okay, so it is a network of things which are embedded with software and hardware. Okay, so basically it has sensors that allows all these objects to collect and exchange the data over internet connectivity. Okay, such type of network of physical devices, uh, generally these devices are called as things, and therefore this is called as Internet of Things. Okay, so this can be defined as a global network of things, that is physical and virtual devices having separate identity, which can be connected via a vast network to share data and process it into a meaningful information. So technically this is how we are going to define the Internet of Things. Okay, so there are devices, these are connected with internet or big network. Okay, and purpose of this is to share the data, process the data, and convert it into some meaningful form, so which is required for the user. This is what Internet of Things is. Okay, so this Internet of Thing makes everything smart. Smart means having intelligence. Okay, and this is used to improve the various aspects of our lives. Okay, and here data collection is used, networks are used, and artificial intelligence is used to add the smartness to the devices. Okay, so this is what Internet of Things is. Okay, so generally you can take examples of the devices which are present in such type of Internet of Things, like Bluetooth connected headsets. It may be thermostat. Okay, it may be utility meters for temperature reading, sensors, actuators. Okay, so all these devices, they are used to sense some parameters. Okay, and these devices or things, they are connected together. And why they are connected together? They are connected together to generate some meaningful information. Okay, so each of these things in Internet of Things has independent identity, but they can be connected over a network for data sharing or data processing. So this type of application which is used is called as Internet of Things. Are you clear about the definition of Internet of Things? Yes, tell me. Speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
आज मुलं कमी दिसतायत रे. अजून आलेले नाहीयेत का? Okay, now let us go to the components of Internet of Things. Okay, so which components you can observe? Can anybody read it out? Yes, read it out. What is written over there? What are the different components you can observe there? What is the first component? It is nothing but devices. Okay, devices, generally these are sensors, so you can call either sensors or devices. The second thing which it has is nothing but a connectivity, or you can call it as a communication. Okay, and thereafter data processing block is there. And the fourth component which is present here is user interface. Okay, so these are the some of the components which are present in the uh, Internet of Things. Okay, so that is what you can observe here. Now let us discuss these each of points one by one. Okay, now what are the sensors or devices? So these are the important components which are used to collect the data from the surrounding environment. Okay, so this data may be very simple form of data, or it may be a complex form of data. Okay, it could be simple temperature monitoring sensor, or it may be in the form of some video input. Okay, so video input would be complex as compared to your simple temperature monitoring. Okay, so basically these devices are nothing but the sensors which are used for sensing of the environment which is present around that particular device. Okay, so if you take an example of mobile phone, then this device has multiple sensors. Like it can have GPS, it can have camera, uh, but your smartphone is not able to sense these things. But if you are using it is as internet of things, then you can connect these different sensors like GPS, camera, with each other in order to form a network, or which is called as a internet of things. And these sensors, they are going to communicate with each other in order to share data. Okay, so with help of camera and GPS, you will be able to share your location and many other things. Okay, so this totally forms, this application can form the internet of things. Merely GPS, merely camera, it is not going to form internet of things. But if you are connecting GPS with to that of camera by some network, and if you are exchanging the data, or if data is processed and it is made available to some users, then this is called as a internet of things. And such type of number of sensors are used as sensing devices, or devices which are collecting the data. Okay, sensors are basically devices which are collecting the data for internet of things. Okay, so uh, uh, they may be used, this data may be used for communicating, monitoring some parameter, controlling some parameter, or actuating some another process. Okay, so this device is actually hardware part of your internet of things. Okay, so now coming to the next component that you can see here is, there must be some means which enables the communication between the various devices. Okay, and there are a number of end nodes, and there can be a central node. So this may form what is called as a network. Okay, so number of devices connected together with help of big infrastructure network, and this can provide connectivity of various kinds, like your mobile connectivity can be used, satellite networks can be used, Bluetooth can be used, Wi-Fi. So all these types of communications which are available, standard ways of communications which are available, the internet which is available to us, the cloud infrastructure which is available to us, that can be used for connectivity of these devices. And this connectivity plays a very important role in internet of things. Okay, now coming to the third point, data processing. So once data is collected, it is stored into a cloud, and the software which performs processing on this gathered data is called as data processing software. And this processing may include, for example, simple thing just like checking the temperature, or reading on the devices like ACs or heaters, or sometimes it may be as complex as identifying objects, identifying face recognition, etc. So this goes to artificial intelligence, starting from simple control system to the devices having artificial intelligence. So such kind of data processing has to be carried out in Internet of Things. Okay. The fourth thing that you can have in this is called as user interface. Obviously, it is going to need the user interface. So information that need to be available to the end user. Okay. So this information can be made available, means data is acquired with help of the sensors. Okay, so it is exchanged with the help of communication infrastructure, and when it is exchanged, uh, it may be stored in a cloud, and this stored data must be processed. So processing means converting it into the form which is required for the end user. So once it is converted to a form which is suitable for the required user, then it can be sent to the end user. For example, suppose if some temperature exceeds, then you can compare this data and send a signal to trigger an alarm on your mobile phone, so that you will come to know that temperature of certain process has been increased. Okay, so or it can also be as internet connectivity is available here, mobile communication network is available here, there is a provision to send notification through even text messages or even through emails. Okay, so this kind of user interface is provided in case of internet of things. Okay, so for example, electronic surveillance systems, they can be connected with the help of mobile phones. So these things are used nowadays. Okay, so from your mobile only you can check your camera data with help of your mobile by sitting at home. So what is happening in the office, that you can see in the home. Okay, so such kind of interface is available here. Okay, so this may be one-way communication, this may be two-way communication, mostly two-way communication, and depending on application and complexity of the system, user is also able to perform certain actions here, and this is going to produce what is called as cascading effect. Okay, so this is what is the advantage of the Internet of Things. Okay, so here you should be aware of different components which are present in the uh, architecture of your Internet of Things. Okay, so generally, basically, three-level model is has been formed. Simple three-level model has been formed of this your Internet of Things, which consists of first level, which is called as hardware level, second level, which is middleware, which is also called as communication level, and third level is service and access level, which is also called as application level. So explanation of all these three levels you can observe in these four components only, isn't it? That means things in Internet of thing are devices that are used for sensing, activating, communicating, and computing capability. Okay, so these things, they come under hardware level. Okay, this level particularly is used for sensing the data, storing it, and communicating and processing it whenever it is required. Okay, so the main feature of the things is that each thing has unique identity. So this is important in case of Internet of Things. Each thing is having its unique identity and an identifier. Okay, so that separates out a individual thing in a big network. Okay, so generally IPv4 and IPv6, these are the protocols which are frequently used for this, that is deciding unique identity and identifier to separate the individual devices. Okay, the second level which is present in Internet of Things architecture is a communication level. So we have discussed about this also. Okay, so here a number of things are deployed. Okay, for example, there may be a thing that is going to create a network of heterogeneous devices. Okay, these devices may be different. They may not be of the same kind. So they are not homogeneous. They are heterogeneous. So heterogeneous devices are there, and application creates a network of these heterogeneous devices. Okay, so this communication level is responsible for creating a network of this heterogeneous devices. So this is what is important here. So this while communicating between heterogeneous device, what this particular level does is it takes care of addressing data formats, providing a medium for storage, and tools for performing computation. These are the functions which are provided by the communication layer. So what are the functions which are provided by the communication layer? The functions which are provided by the communication layer are to take care of addressing, uh, to take care of data formats which are used, and providing a medium for storage of this large amount of data, and tools for performing computation. So all these things are decided in the middle layer. And third layer, as you can see, is the service and access or application layer. This basically manages the information which is coming from the middle layer. Okay, so middle layer generally provides a huge amount of information, and this information need to be managed. So the service provided by IoT based systems are accessed by users through this level. Okay, so the services are actually accessed through this layer. So data gathered
मॅम
from it. Yes,
स्क्रीन चेंज नाही झाली मॅम.
screen change नाही झाली. Okay, so actually this application layer, it provides the mechanism to represent the data information for user in its understandable way. So that is what is provided here. Okay, now let us see how this Internet of Things works. As you can see here, the IoT architecture is connect different components which are present here that you can observe. Things are there, network infrastructure is used, cloud infrastructure is used, and gateways are used to connect these things together. Okay, so the entire working process of IoT start with devices, isn't it? So these devices, they sense different things, and they securely communicate with IoT platform. And all these platforms, as you can see, network infrastructure, cloud infrastructure, and gateways, they collect the information from devices, analyze the data from multiple devices, and transfer the filtered data or processed data to the end user. So this is how entirely, or in short, your Internet of Things is working. Okay. So you can consider RFID as one of the application of this Internet of Things only. Okay. So it started from advent of RFID only. Now, let us study some of the important features of Internet of Things. Okay, so most important features of IoT is its connectivity, its ability to analyze, its ability to integrate. It provides active engagement and a number of things. Okay, so these are some of the important, what you can say, feature of the Internet of Things. Okay, or you can call it as characteristic of Internet of Things. Even it has a unique identity. Okay, So it is interoperable communication protocols are there. It is dynamic, it is self-adapting, it is self-configurable and integrated into information network. So these are some of the important features of the Internet of Things. Okay. So as you know, what connectivity is, establishing a proper connection between different things. Okay. So it may use a server or it may use cloud. Okay. And it may need your mobile communication platform, it may need a messaging platform. Okay. uh, for storage it may need cloud, basically cloud infrastructure. Okay. And it may also provide security to the communication, and mostly bi-directional communication is desirable in this case. So this is what is connectivity features of your Internet of Things. So what are the connectivity features? It includes use of cloud, use of mobile communication, use of messaging services, and use of secure techniques of communication. Okay. So these important features of connectivity are present in Internet of Things. The second ability of the Internet of Things is analyzing a data. So after collecting all of the relevant data, okay, it must be analyzed. Okay. And it must be converted into a effective form, and that effective form must be useful to our end user. And this capability of analyzing the data, processing the data, and providing it in the desirable form makes the Internet of Things system smart, or it adds intelligence to the Internet of Things, because analyzing only will give it decision making capability. So the intelligence lies in analyzing the data. Okay. So integration is again one of the very important thing of this Internet of Things. It is going to integrate various platforms here. As I told you, cloud platform is integrated, mobile communication platform is integrated, even Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. So all these things, all standard things which are available, they can be integrated together to form a application. So integration is also one of the important features of your Internet of Things. Okay. So as I told you, unique identity is also one of the important features. So each device which is having its unique identity with help of IP protocol, that is IPv4 or IPv6. So this is going to provide unique identity to the devices over such a wide area of the network. Okay. So it is also dynamic and self-adapting. Okay. So generally, as these systems are smart systems, okay, these systems can be made aware of the environment uh, in such a way that the change in the parameters of their surrounding can be sensed by these Internet of Things applications, and they are going to operate in the context of this surrounding changes. Okay. So if it is possible to do such a thing, if it is going to sense the context and it is going to change according to the context, then such type of the system is called as self-adapting system. It is adapting itself automatically to the surrounding, and therefore it is called as a self-adapting system. Okay. So one more important thing with Internet of Things is it is self-configurable. So once this system is deployed, very less direct user interaction has to be there with such type of internal thing. Okay, so it must be self configurable. Okay, just you have to add the things and go on using it. Okay, need not do anything technically for it. So such self configuring things are produced in internet of things. Okay, so these are some of the important features of internet of things, so that you need to know. Okay, now 1 minute, I'm going to take your attendance. काय झालं हे? Now, one more thing that you can observe here is making use of artificial intelligence into the Internet of Things. Okay, various sensing technologies which are used in this Internet of Things. Uh, Active engagement. So this is very important point. Active engagement between each other with the help of connected technology or the services which are added to this. And endpoint management of all IoT system makes the complete failure of this system. For example, suppose if coffee machine itself order the coffee beans when it goes to end, but what happens when it orders the beans from retailer when we are not present at the home? So here the amount of intelligence you are going to add to such type of system, so that also becomes very important. So when to do which things, again that depends on your software you are going to add to it. Okay, now one of the important thing that you have in your syllabus is overview of your internet thing, that is historical uh, review of internet of things, so that you should know. I have given in this uh, PowerPoint presentation about the historical review of the internet of things. Okay, so you can read it out. I need not explain it, I think. So it started in year 1999, first time where the Internet of Things term was coined. Okay, but thereafter, actually, uh, it is made in Italy in year 2005. Okay, and thereafter, actually, what we can say, for in real life or on a business end, this internet of thing was introduced during year 2008. Okay, and from 2008 this technology has been used widely for automation. So basically it is used for automation. Okay, so up till this now, are you clear about this, or whether you have some doubts about this, you can ask me. So here, what is required for your exam study is definition of Internet of Things, different components of Internet of Things, features of Internet of Things, and historical review of Internet of Things. These points we have covered, and you need these things to be prepared for your examination point of view. So do you have any doubt in this? You can ask me. Yes. Anybody? Have you started your study from exam point of view? You have to start now. Prepare for first 2 chapters for internal examination. या वीक मध्ये असायची शक्यता आहे बरं का इंटरनल एक्झामिनेशन. त्यामुळे तुम्ही प्रिपरेशनला चालू करा, अभ्यास चालू करा, जेणेकरून तुम्हाला ती एक्झाम फेस करता येईल. 10 मार्काची एक्झाम असते आपली. एक आपली कशासाठी असणार आहे, E1 साठी असणार आहे, दुसरी E2 साठी असणार आहे. आणि प्रॅक्टिकल साठी तुम्हाला मी सांगितलंय की